Avoid dialysis. Pause for a moment and picture this. 3 times a week, you sit in a clinic chair for hours, connected to a machine that does the job your body once handled effortlessly. Your life begins to revolve around appointments, strict fluid restrictions, constant fatigue, and the quiet fear of what comes next. For millions of people, this isn't imagination, it's reality. Your kidneys are extraordinary. Each day, they filter around 200 liters of blood, remove toxins, balance minerals, regulate blood pressure, and even help produce hormones that keep your bones and blood healthy. They work 24 hours a day, silently, without applause, without warning signs. But what happens when they begin to weaken? Would you feel it immediately? Would there be pain? Or could damage be progressing quietly for years without you realizing it? And here's the uncomfortable truth. Kidney disease often develops silently. Many people discover it only when function has already dropped dangerously low. By that point, options become limited, and dialysis may enter the conversation. So the real question is, can you support your kidneys before they reach that critical stage? Are there simple, natural habits that may help reduce the toxic burden on these vital organs? And could something as basic as what you drink every day make a measurable difference? The answer might surprise you. In this video, we'll explore 8 natural drinks that may help support and protect kidney function. We'll look at the science behind them, how to prepare them properly, and how to use them safely. Before we get into it, can you do us a quick favor? Like this video and subscribe to join our healthy community. Also, let me know, how old are you? And where are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments. I'll take the time to read every single one. Alright, let's get started. Number 8. Apple juice. Apple juice may seem simple, but when used correctly, it can play a supportive role in kidney health. Fresh apple juice is naturally rich in water, antioxidants, vitamin C, and plant compounds such as polyphenols. It also contains small amounts of pectin, a soluble fiber found mainly in the apple's flesh and skin. Let's start with hydration. Your kidneys depend heavily on adequate fluid intake. When you're dehydrated, urine becomes more concentrated. This increases the workload on your kidneys and raises the risk of crystal formation, which can eventually develop into kidney stones. Proper hydration helps dilute urine, flush out waste products, and reduce the concentration of stone-forming minerals like calcium and oxalate. Apples also contain antioxidants such as quercetin and catechins. Oxidative stress is one of the key contributors to chronic kidney damage. Over time, free radicals can damage kidney tissue and accelerate decline in function. Antioxidants help neutralize these free radicals and may reduce inflammatory stress inside the kidneys. There is also emerging evidence regarding apples and kidney stone prevention. A study published in 2014 in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology examined dietary patterns and kidney stone risk. Researchers found that higher intake of fruits rich in citrate and potassium, including apples, was associated with a lower risk of certain types of kidney stones. While apple juice is not a cure, its natural compounds may help create a urinary environment that is less favorable for stone formation. However, moderation is absolutely essential. Many store-bought apple juices contain large amounts of added sugars. Excess sugar can spike blood glucose levels, increase insulin resistance, and contribute to metabolic stress, all of which are risk factors for kidney disease. High sugar intake is also linked to increased uric acid levels, which may contribute to kidney stones and gout. If you choose apple juice for kidney support, use fresh apples whenever possible. Consider blending instead of straining to retain some fiber. Avoid added sugars completely. Limit portion size to a small glass, not multiple servings per day. Now, let's briefly mention apple cider vinegar, ACV. Some small studies suggest that acetic acid may help reduce certain stone-forming minerals in urine. A 2016 study published in eBiomedicine observed that individuals who regularly consumed vinegar had a lower incidence of kidney stones. While promising, this does not mean ACV replaces medical care. If using ACV, mix 1 to 2 tablespoons in a full glass of water once daily. Always dilute it to protect your teeth and digestive tract. Start small, and if you have kidney disease, potassium issues, or are on medications, consult your healthcare provider first. When used wisely, apples can be a gentle, supportive addition to a kidney-friendly routine. But balance is everything. Number 7. Beet juice. Beet juice has gained attention in recent years, and for good reason. Beets are naturally rich in inorganic nitrates, a powerful plant compound that convert in the body into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving circulation and lowering blood pressure. And this matters tremendously for your kidneys. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of chronic kidney disease worldwide. When blood pressure remains elevated over time, it damages the delicate filtering units inside the kidneys, called nephrons. These microscopic filters are responsible for removing waste and excess fluid from your blood. Once damaged, they do not regenerate easily. By helping blood vessels relax, beet juice may reduce the pressure inside those tiny kidney vessels, potentially lowering long-term strain. In fact, a 2013 study published in Hypertension found that participants who consumed beetroot juice experienced significant reductions in systolic blood pressure within hours, with sustained effects after regular intake. Researchers attributed this improvement to the nitrate to nitric oxide pathway, which enhanced vascular function and improved endothelial health. Better vascular function means better blood flow, and healthier kidneys depend on stable, well-regulated circulation. Beets are also rich in antioxidants such as betalains, which give them their deep red color. These compounds have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Since chronic inflammation and oxidative stress play major roles in kidney decline, reducing these stressors may support overall renal resilience. However, there is an important caution. Beets are relatively high in oxalates, natural compounds that can bind with calcium in the urine and form calcium oxalate stones, the most common type of kidney stone. For individuals who are prone to kidney stones, especially oxalate stones, excessive beet consumption may increase risk. This does not mean beet juice is dangerous. It simply means personalization matters. If you have a history of kidney stones, especially calcium oxalate stones, speak with your healthcare provider before making beet juice a regular habit. Staying well hydrated alongside beet consumption can also help reduce stone risk by diluting urinary minerals. As for intake, moderation is key. A suggested amount is about 150 to 200 milliliters per day, roughly a small glass, or consuming it 2 to 3 times per week instead of daily. Freshly prepared juice is preferable, without added sugars. Some people choose to dilute beet juice with water or combine it with lemon, which contains citrate, a compound that may help reduce stone formation risk. When used thoughtfully, beet juice can support vascular health and blood pressure control, two critical pillars of kidney protection. But as with any natural strategy, balance and individual risk factors must guide your decision. Number 6. Cranberry juice. Cranberry juice has long been associated with urinary tract health, and for good reason. Cranberries contain powerful plant compounds called proanthocyanidins, along with quinic acid and small amounts of salicylic acid. These natural substances play a unique role in protecting the urinary system, which includes not only the bladder but also the kidneys. Let's start with infections. Urinary tract infections, or UTIs, are common, especially in women and older adults. While many infections remain limited to the bladder, untreated or recurrent UTIs can travel upward to the kidneys, leading to a serious condition called pyelonephritis. Repeated kidney infections can cause scarring and, over time, permanent loss of kidney function. This is where cranberries may help. Proanthocyanidins found in cranberries have been shown to reduce the ability of certain bacteria, particularly E. coli, to adhere to the lining of the urinary tract. When bacteria cannot stick to the bladder wall, they are more likely to be flushed out through urine before causing infection. A 2012 Cochrane review analyzed multiple clinical trials and concluded that cranberry products may reduce the recurrence of UTIs in certain populations, particularly women with recurrent infections. While results vary between individuals, the evidence suggests that cranberry juice can play a supportive role in urinary defense, and protecting the urinary tract ultimately protects the kidneys. Cranberries also contain antioxidants that help combat oxidative stress, which contributes to kidney damage over time. Some emerging research suggests cranberry consumption may modestly improve vascular health and help regulate blood pressure, another key factor in kidney protection. Since high blood pressure is one of the primary drivers of chronic kidney disease, even small improvements in vascular function can be meaningful over time. However, quality matters. Many commercial cranberry juices are loaded with added sugars. Excess sugar intake can raise blood glucose levels, increase inflammation, and worsen metabolic stress, all of which negatively impact kidney health. For kidney protection, always choose 100% unsweetened cranberry juice. As for intake, moderation is important. A reasonable amount is about 120 to 240 milliliters per day, roughly half to 1 cup. Drinking excessive amounts offers no additional benefit and may increase oxalate intake, which could contribute to kidney stone formation in susceptible individuals. One more important note: cranberry juice can interact with certain medications, particularly blood thinners such as warfarin. It may increase bleeding risk in some individuals. If you are on blood thinners or other medications, always consult your healthcare provider before adding cranberry juice to your routine. When used wisely, the unsweetened cranberry juice can be a valuable tool in supporting urinary tract health, and by extension, protecting your kidneys from preventable infection-related damage. Number 5. Lemon juice. Lemon juice is one of the simplest and most powerful natural tools for supporting kidney health, especially when it comes to kidney stone prevention. Its key active component is citric acid, which plays a direct role in reducing the formation of certain types of kidney stones. To understand why this matters, we need to briefly talk about how stones form. The most common kidney stones are made of calcium oxalate. These stones develop when minerals in the urine become highly concentrated and begin to crystallize. Over time, these tiny crystals grow into painful stones that can obstruct the urinary tract and, in severe cases, damage kidney tissue. I-citrate, the natural form of citric acid found in lemons, acts as a protective compound in the urine. It binds to calcium, reducing its ability to combine with oxalate and form crystals. In other words, higher urinary citrate levels make the environment less favorable for stone formation. Lemon juice is one of the richest natural sources of dietary citrate. A 2006 study published in the Journal of Urology examined the effects of lemonade therapy in patients with recurrent calcium kidney stones. Researchers found that regular consumption of lemon juice significantly increased urinary citrate levels and reduced stone recurrence rates in many participants. While lemon juice is not a cure, it demonstrated measurable biochemical changes that support kidney stone prevention. Beyond stone prevention, lemon juice also supports hydration, another critical factor in kidney protection. Adequate fluid intake dilutes urine and reduces the concentration of stone-forming minerals. Adding lemon to water can make hydration more appealing, encouraging consistent fluid consumption throughout the day. Lemons also contain vitamin C and antioxidants that help combat oxidative stress. Chronic oxidative stress contributes to inflammation and gradual kidney tissue damage. While lemon juice alone won't reverse kidney disease, it may contribute to a kidney-friendly lifestyle when combined with proper hydration and dietary balance. If you'd like to incorporate lemon juice into your routine, here's a simple approach. Squeeze the juice of half a fresh lemon into a glass of warm water each morning. Yes, drink it on an empty stomach to maximize absorption and establish a daily habit. Avoid adding sugar, which counteracts metabolic benefits. One important tip: lemon juice is acidic and can erode tooth enamel over time. To protect your teeth, drink it through a straw and rinse your mouth with plain water afterward. For individuals with existing kidney disease, potassium concerns, or medication use, consult your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes. When used consistently and thoughtfully, lemon juice offers a low-cost, natural strategy to help reduce kidney stone risk and support overall urinary health. Number 4. Lime juice. Lime juice is often overlooked, but nutritionally and functionally, It is very similar to lemon juice, and just as powerful when it comes to kidney support. Like lemons, limes are rich in natural citrate, the salt form of citric acid, and vitamin C. Both of these compounds play meaningful roles in protecting kidney function, particularly in reducing the risk of kidney stone formation. Let's break this down. Citrate is one of the most important natural inhibitors of kidney stones. When citrate levels in urine are low, a condition known as hypocitraturia, the risk of calcium stone formation increases significantly. Citrate binds to calcium in the urine, preventing it from combining with oxalate or phosphate to form crystals. In simple terms, it makes it harder for stones to form in the first place. Lime juice, like lemon juice, can increase urinary citrate levels when consumed regularly. A 2008 study published in the Journal of Enderology examined citrus-based beverages and their impact on urinary chemistry. Researchers found that citrus juices rich in citrate, including lime-based preparations, significantly increased urinary citrate levels and reduced factors associated with stone formation. This suggests that lime juice can help create a urinary environment that is less favorable for crystal growth. In addition to stone prevention, limes contain vitamin C and antioxidants that help combat oxidative stress. Chronic oxidative stress contributes to inflammation and gradual kidney tissue damage over time. While vitamin C should be consumed in moderate amounts, since excessive intake may increase oxalate levels, natural food-based sources like fresh lime juice are generally safe when used sensibly. Lime juice also supports immune health. Recurrent infections, especially urinary tract infections, can compromise kidney health if left untreated. Supporting immune resilience may indirectly help protect the urinary system from infection-related complications. Incorporating lime juice into your routine is simple. Squeeze fresh lime into water for daily hydration. Add it to salads, vegetables, or fish for flavor without added sodium. Use it as a natural seasoning instead of salt-heavy dressings. For individuals undergoing dialysis, fluid intake is carefully regulated. In such cases, concentrated lime drops or small measured amounts can provide the citrate benefit without exceeding fluid limits. Always follow your nephrologist's guidance regarding total daily fluid allowance. As with lemon juice, avoid adding sugar. Sweetened lime drinks can increase blood glucose levels and metabolic stress, both harmful to kidney health. Used consistently and in moderation, lime juice offers a simple, natural way to support urinary chemistry, reduce stone risk, and contribute to an overall kidney protective lifestyle. Number 3. Celery juice. Celery juice has become increasingly popular in recent years, and while some claims are exaggerated, there are legitimate reasons it may support kidney health when used appropriately. Celery contains a powerful flavonoid called apigenin, along with other antioxidants and natural plant compounds that may help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, two major contributors to kidney damage over time. Let's start with inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation plays a central role in the progression of kidney disease. When inflammatory markers remain elevated for long periods, they can gradually damage kidney cells, particularly the delicate filtering structures responsible for removing toxins from the blood. Apigenin has been studied for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects in various models. A 2017 study published in Phytotherapy Research examined apigenin's protective effects on kidney tissue in experimental settings. Researchers found that apigenin demonstrated protective properties against oxidative stress-induced kidney cell damage by reducing inflammatory markers and supporting antioxidant defenses. While most research so far has been preclinical, these findings suggest that celery's natural compounds may contribute to kidney cell protection. Celery juice may also support blood pressure regulation. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney decline. Celery contains natural nitrates and phthalides, compounds that may help relax blood vessels and improve circulation. By supporting vascular flexibility, celery may contribute to healthier blood flow, which is essential for kidney filtration. Another advantage of celery juice is its relatively moderate potassium content compared to many other vegetable juices. For individuals with early kidney concerns, managing potassium intake can be important. While celery does contain potassium, it is generally lower than juices like orange or tomato juice when consumed in moderate portions. However, those with advanced kidney disease must still monitor potassium carefully. Because human clinical research specifically on celery juice and kidney outcomes is still limited, it should be viewed as a supportive addition, not a primary treatment. The benefits likely come from its combined anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and mild blood pressure supporting properties. If you choose to try celery juice, start with about 100 milliliters daily. Observe how your body responds. Gradually increase if tolerated. Avoid adding salt or sugary ingredients. Fresh juice is preferable over bottled versions that may contain sodium or preservatives. One important precaution: celery contains natural compounds that can mildly thin the blood. If you are taking anticoagulant medications or blood thinners, consult your healthcare provider before adding celery juice regularly. Used in moderation, celery juice may offer gentle, plant-based support for kidney cell protection and vascular health, two pillars of long-term kidney preservation. Number 2. Cucumber juice. Cucumber juice may be one of the simplest, yet most underrated, drinks for kidney support. Cucumbers are composed of approximately 96% water, making them one of the most hydrating vegetables available. And when it comes to kidney health, hydration is not optional, it is foundational. Your kidneys rely on adequate fluid intake to filter waste products from the bloodstream efficiently. When you are even mildly dehydrated, urine becomes more concentrated. This increases the workload on the kidneys and raises the risk of crystal formation, which can eventually lead to kidney stones. Chronic low hydration can also contribute to higher levels of urea and creatinine in the blood, placing additional strain on renal filtration systems. Cucumber juice supports hydration in a gentle, natural way. Beyond water content, cucumbers contain antioxidants such as beta-carotene, flavonoids, and small amounts of vitamin C. These compounds help combat oxidative stress, which plays a major role in progressive kidney damage. Over time, oxidative stress can injure the tiny blood vessels and filtering structures inside the kidneys, accelerating functional decline. Cucumbers also contain potassium and magnesium in moderate amounts, minerals that help regulate fluid balance and blood pressure. Since high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney disease, maintaining stable vascular function is critical for long-term kidney preservation. There is scientific support for hydration as a protective factor. A 2011 study published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology examined fluid intake and kidney health outcomes. Researchers found that higher daily fluid consumption was associated with a slower decline in kidney function among adults with normal or mildly reduced kidney performance. While the study did not focus specifically on cucumber juice, it reinforces the principle that adequate hydration helps protect kidney filtration capacity over time. Cucumber juice offers hydration plus antioxidant support, without added sugars or artificial ingredients found in many commercial beverages. It is naturally low in calories and generally easy to tolerate for most individuals. To prepare, blend 1 to 2 fresh cucumbers. You may strain for a lighter texture or drink as is to retain fiber. Avoid adding salt, which increases sodium load. Drink it fresh and consume within 24 hours for maximum nutritional value. If desired, a small squeeze of lemon can enhance flavor and add citrate support for kidney stone prevention. For individuals with advanced kidney disease who must monitor fluid intake, portion control is important. Always follow medical guidance regarding daily fluid allowances. When used regularly and sensibly, cucumber juice supports one of the most critical kidney protective strategies of all: consistent, effective hydration. Number 1. Pineapple juice. Pineapple juice earns the top spot not because it is a miracle cure, but because it offers a unique combination of anti-inflammatory support, antioxidant protection, and relatively kidney-friendly mineral content when used wisely. The key compound in pineapple is bromelain, a group of proteolytic enzymes primarily found in the fruit and stem. Bromelain has been widely studied for its anti-inflammatory properties. and this matters deeply for kidney health. Chronic inflammation is one of the driving forces behind progressive kidney damage. Whether triggered by high blood pressure, diabetes, metabolic stress, or repeated infections, long-term inflammation gradually injures the delicate filtering units inside the kidneys. Over time, this can accelerate fibrosis, the scarring process that reduces kidney function. Bromelain may help reduce this inflammatory burden. A 2012 study published in Biomedical Reports reviewed bromelain's anti-inflammatory mechanisms and found that it can modulate inflammatory pathways, including reducing pro-inflammatory cytokines. While most clinical research has focused on joint and post-surgical inflammation, the broader implication is important. Lowering systemic inflammatory stress may indirectly support organ protection, including the kidneys. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, which help neutralize oxidative stress, another major contributor to kidney cell damage. Oxidative stress and inflammation often work together, creating a cycle that accelerates tissue injury. Antioxidant-rich foods can help interrupt that cycle. Another advantage of pineapple is its mineral profile. Compared to fruits like bananas and oranges, pineapple generally contains relatively lower potassium per serving. For individuals with mild kidney concerns who must monitor potassium intake, this can be beneficial. However, those with advanced kidney disease should still consult their healthcare provider before adding fruit juices regularly. That said, there is an important caution. Pineapple contains natural sugars. While these are naturally occurring and accompanied by antioxidants, excessive intake can raise blood glucose levels and contribute to metabolic strain, especially in individuals with diabetes, which is one of the leading causes of kidney failure. Moderation is essential. A reasonable portion is about 120 to 180 milliliters per day, roughly half to 3/4 of a cup. If desired, dilute it with water to reduce sugar concentration while maintaining flavor. Always choose fresh juice without added sugars or syrups. Fresh pineapple blended at home is preferable to commercial canned varieties, which may contain added sugars. When used thoughtfully, pineapple juice provides anti-inflammatory enzymes, antioxidant protection, and moderate mineral support, making it a flavorful yet strategic addition to a kidney-conscious routine. Remember, no single drink replaces medical care. But small, consistent anti-inflammatory choices can compound over time, and your kidneys will benefit from every protective decision you make. Important precautions. Before you start adding any of these drinks to your routine, it's important to understand one critical truth. Kidney cleansing should never replace proper medical care. Your kidneys are highly sophisticated organs. They already detox your body naturally. That's their primary function. There is no extreme juice, fast, or aggressive cleanse that can magically reset damaged kidneys. In fact, extreme detox programs, prolonged fasting, or excessive fluid intake can do the opposite. They may cause electrolyte imbalances, dehydration, sudden shifts in potassium or sodium levels, and in some cases worsen kidney function, especially in vulnerable individuals. If you have chronic kidney disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, or a history of kidney stones, dietary changes must be personalized. What helps one person may harm another. Evidence-based approaches such as the DASH diet or medically supervised renal diets are often more appropriate because they are designed to manage sodium, potassium, protein, and fluid intake safely. Most importantly, always consult your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes. Natural does not automatically mean safe, especially when kidney health is involved. To wrap things up, your kidneys work tirelessly for you every single day, filtering your blood, balancing minerals, regulating fluids, and protecting your entire body from toxic buildup. Now it's your turn to support them. Today, we explored 8 natural drinks that may help promote kidney health. From lemon and lime for stone prevention, to beet juice for blood pressure support, to pineapple for inflammation control. Each one offers specific compounds that can gently support hydration, circulation, and urinary balance. But remember, these drinks are supportive tools, not cures. They work best when combined with a healthy lifestyle, proper hydration, balanced nutrition, and appropriate medical care. Small daily habits truly make a difference. A glass of lemon water in the morning, cucumber juice in the afternoon, so a moderate serving of cranberry or pineapple during the week. Consistency always beats extremes. Thanks for being here and taking the time to learn how to take better care of yourself. And if you want to keep going, we've got more content lined up to help you look and feel your best. Click on one of the videos on screen and we'll see you there.